These are the 6 habits that changed my life. And the first one is meditation, bro. You don't understand how important this is. Doing 5 minutes of meditation every single day, either guided or unguided, will change your life beyond belief. You see, meditation is the only habit that you can adopt that actually builds brain tissue. So all that fucking brain that you've destroyed from social media and from porn, meditation is the only way that you can grow that back. It literally builds prefrontal cortex tissue. It is more powerful than anyone believes, but also there are just such great effects that you notice throughout your day. You get this kind of sense of pervading calm, awareness, and presence in your life. You have true focus on the things that you actually want to do. You feel much calmer, much more restful, much less stressed. You can sleep so much easier. Adopting a 5-minute meditation practice into your daily routine is one of the most transformative habits you can adopt on self-improvement. The number 2 was playing the guitar. That changed my life more than so many of you can even begin to imagine. Firstly, kids that learn how to play an instrument have been shown to learn better in the future. So if you're in your kind of like neuroplasticity stage, so if you're under about 25, then picking up an instrument and learning how to play it will mean that every single thing you try and learn from that point onwards, so languages, reading books, whatever, will be so much easier. But also it's just such a nice thing to have in your life. Firstly, music sounds so much better when you're playing it yourself. You have that real connection to it. But also it's just something that you're putting out into the world. It's an aspect of creation. It's very relaxing though. It's a good way to calm down because you're not mindlessly consuming. You're putting something out into the world that actually deeply relaxes you. Just plucking away at the strings is crazy. The one thing I miss the most about moving to Australia for this year has been that I couldn't take my guitar with me. So pick up an instrument. You can literally find a guitar for 50 quid on Facebook Marketplace. Go and buy one. Save up the money for, I don't know how many weeks, 10, 20 weeks, how much pocket money you get, I don't know. Save up the money, brother. Buy yourself a guitar, learn how to play it. Everything you learn in the future will be easier. And it'll just be a really nice hobby to add into your daily routine. The number 3 is reading fiction. You see, reading self-improvement books is great, but it can't be all that you read because at the end of the day, it gets boring, bro. And when you're done, you go and fucking watch Netflix and YouTube. Reading fiction is a great replacement for those things. A proper good fiction book by like Murakami, Jack Kerouac, whoever, go and find one of your favorite authors, is a brilliant replacement for Netflix. It's a replacement that grows your mind. It adds creativity into your life, a calming presence as well. A good book can pervade your life for days. Like when I read Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami, for the next few days of my life, I walk around going, fuck me, the world is a beautiful place. When I read Jack Kerouac's On the Road, for the next few weeks, I'm sat there buzzing, zipping around from thing to thing, running around my life like Neil Cassidy was. Just read fiction, bro. It will change your life. Then next, number 4 is running. Every single person should be doing some sort of cardiovascular endurance training in their lives. Firstly, just because it's really healthy for you, bro. Pumping your heart, pumping blood around your body is a good thing. If you couldn't do it, you'd die. And the likelihood is if you're not running, you're not really doing that whole blood pumping thing to the best of your ability. Likelihood is if I said to you, okay, go on, bro, run for 5 minutes. You'd be like, panting like a fucking motherfucker. Like, you can't do that shit, bro. But you need to be able to. If your ancestors were looking down on you right now from up in heaven, and they saw the fact that you couldn't run for more than 5 minutes, they'd be like, bitch slapping you, brother, because you are a little bitch if you can't do some sort of endurance exercise. And then also it builds spirit, it builds character within a person to set themselves a goal to say, I'm going to run 5 kilometers. And even though it fucking hurts and you're out of breath and your legs are in pain, you do it. It builds character. It's like David Goggins talks about in Can't Hurt Me. I'm sure if he wasn't a runner, if he didn't have those ultra marathons, if he didn't go through some sort of physical endurance exercises, he wouldn't be the man he was, because physical endurance creates mental endurance. If you can do the 5K run, you can callous the mind to work the extra hour, to do that like good habit. It is life-changing. The number 5 is scheduling. It is so important on self-improvement to manage your time throughout the day. You only have a limited amount of hours and you want to be cramming in as much as you can into those things. So plan your day out to a T. If you look at my schedule, it's kind of crazy, bro. I literally write down when I'm going to wake up, what time I'm going to eat, what work I'm going to do, when I'm going to meditate, when I'm going to take my supplements, when I'm going to fucking go to work, when I'm going to go to the gym, when I'm going to go on a run, when I'm going to do whatever. You need to have a very, very, very detailed schedule. Write down things that you shouldn't think should be on there, bro. Just write down literally everything onto your schedule and see how that changes your life. See how you're just kind of filled with a sense of purpose because you know what you need to do throughout the day. And then number 6, the final habit that changed my life is listening to podcasts. Just replacing music while I'm on my commutes to work or on a run or doing the fucking dishes with a podcast is so life-changing because it makes those mindless tasks educational moments. I can't remember who said it, but someone said your car should be like your university on wheels, bro. Whenever you're commuting, whenever you're doing the fucking dishes, you should be learning, and podcasts are the best way to do it. So if you want a few to check out Andrew Huberman's podcast, Chris Williamson's podcast, and The Diary of a CEO. They're the 3 that I listen to, that I get my education from. Anyway, drop a subscribe if you gained any value from that video, and come chat to me on Discord or give me a call. Manifest excellence, brother. I'm proud of you. Goodbye.